How's it going, bros? Good to see ya. Good to see ya. So, the shred down, the lean down, the weight loss continues. Where are we at? What's been going on? Honest to good golly gosh, we have been a little stuck, and I think it's a lack of consistency that is leading to the sticking because I've done this before and I've lost 30 pounds in 100 days, and we've lost 3 pounds in like 21 days, so not too great. Where there may be shortcomings in the overall scale weight changing, there are, however, beautiful, beautiful gains in the size, and I'm happy to announce that chest circumference is up an entire inch since the very beginning of the year to now, and shoulder circumference is up 2 inches since the beginning of the year. That's crazy. And you know what? I noticed it in a video maybe a week or two ago. I saw myself do like semi lat spread sort of look. I actually just kind of was flexing and then I went like this. And the amount of freaking size I saw on my back and upper body was like so much that like I could not believe it when I was watching it back. So I think that speaks to the fact that I really have put on size. Like I can genuinely see it and it's crazy. So it's a little afternoon right now, and I have a little bit of time away from work, so I'm gonna make a quick little schnackety. So I have some chicken breast that has been prepped already. It was made in the air fryer. Let's see how many grams we're working with here. 237 grams there of chicken breast. I'm just gonna go for a little burrito here. So I also have some pre-made salsa. Just got some jalapenos, some peppers, some onions, some cilantro, some tomato. We're of course gonna have one of our low carb tortillas. 7 grams of protein in these babies. 16 grams of fiber. Helps with the digestion. Helps with keeping you fuller longer. All the good stuff. And then on the lazy side of things, I'm just gonna throw some Fiesta blend on this. It feels almost sacrilegious, but it'll be okay. I'm gonna throw a full 28 grams on here, which is 80 calories. So I'll go over the macros and everything after. But essentially, all I'm looking to do here is throw together what I have available to me with high protein, lean, and then adding a little bit of flavor, which is huge here with the salsa. And then, of course, I want some carbs and I want some healthy fats. Oh. Speaking of healthy fats, I am going to toss a little bit of free shavacado on this. If anybody knows what that's from, brownie points. All right. We are set. Check that out. Smell fantastic. Nice and easy. Took me like 10 minutes. Ready to go. Looking pretty damn solid. Check that out. For this baby right here, 549 calories, 68 grams of protein, 26 fat, 26 carb. So we're looking at like half the fat, half the carb compared to protein. And that's the biggest focus for me. Always has been. Mornings, really stacking in the protein, getting like the day off to a good start. Because if you hold off and like you have to stack in all your protein at night for dinner or something, not only do you got to make sure that you have enough calories that you can allocate to dinner with protein, you know what I mean? You're going to have to go extra lean or have a protein shake or something if you wait until then. So why not get a good head start on it? Get it all in when you can. And then basically enjoy whatever you're going to have for dinner without having to worry about, I must hit 100 grams of protein for dinner because I didn't earlier. So this is absolutely stacked. Like I cannot fold this up. This is as close as it gets. This is a nice full burrito. This is huge. And the avocado mixed with the salsa, I think it's going to be delicious. So let's find out. Yeah, nice fresh taste. Just classic. Nice and simple. I can't complain. I heated up the tortilla real quick in the pan, and then reheated the chicken in the pan. I chopped it up, as you can see, and then just layered everything on. Awesome way to start the day. Plan for today is definitely get a walk in because the weather has been too nice recently, weirdly nice, and gotta take advantage of it, you know. So gonna get out there, get a walk in, and then we'll also do some at-home legs, sort of a like HIIT circuit workout. So goal there is of course to hit legs, but also to burn quite a few calories, get the heart pumping, get kind of a cardiovascular edge out of the whole thing. So stay tuned for that. I'll catch you in a bit. All right. A little past 4 o'clock now. Work's done. We're ready to go. I'm actually sweating just a touch because I started out just getting ready, getting prepped. Let me double check Mike's working. All right. So yeah, we're ready to go. I'm actually sweating just a touch. Got a little warmed up, but I'm going to add just a short little warm up. So whatever you want to do to like get stretched out and ready for this is just at home quick. I'm hoping I could get this done in 30 to 45 minutes, somewhere right inside of there. Pretty quick, pretty easy. Maximum calories and some nice hit on the legs, the shoulders, and the abs. Almost like something you could put in between your chest and tri day and your back and bi day. So I want to sit perfectly in between the two. So it's just an option, if you don't have access to the gym or whatever. Like I started at home with a lot of stuff. You can go watch old videos where I'm doing like resistance band only, and then I've been moving into calisthenics and things like that. So this is a good secondary mix where I'm just kind of getting into it, allowing myself to use very limited equipment. I'm only going to be using 2 dumbbells. I have a third that's just heavier, but I mean, honestly, you could hold both dumbbells for the exercise that I'm going to be swapping for and create the exact same thing. So if you have 2 dumbbells at home, you're set. If not, pick up 2 books, heavy water bottles, whatever. You know what I mean? It's very easy to just quickly make it something you could utilize and do. And I'm going to show you guys regressions for each of these, so it's approachable regardless of whether you can do, a full deep squat or not. I'm going to show you different options and make it approachable regardless of where your skill level's at. And remember, like, I had to start way, way back. Me getting down into a deep squat, not even possible when I first started this. We're talking maybe here, and we're talking maybe 10 reps here, and that's it. So just keep building on it. It takes time, but it's worth it. All right, let's get into it. Starting the watch. This is going to be a quick 3-move warm-up just to get you extra warmed up and extra ready to go. All right, here we go. So I'm starting out with an old classic. This actually used to be, I learned about this move in Insanity. It's a 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. I'm just going to do that 10 times real quick. So boom, 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 boom. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Taking that directly into just good old-fashioned jumping jacks. 10 of them. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then last but not least, I'm going to do a little side to side. So all I'm thinking about here is kind of, let me start over here, kind of squatting down and then hopping up and over. 10 of these. And if you can't quite hit that, even just starting with a partial squat and then a step over, maybe pop up a little bit and a touch of power into the move. But regardless, the extra movement and everything going to help jump up the heart rate, help you really start torching those calories with that bit of cardiovascular we're mixing in. And that's what I'm always trying to do. That's why I like supersetting everything else. Get the heart rate up, burn calories, let's go. So this is going to consist of 3 full rounds. I'm going to do every single move together, show you guys each and every single move, and then I'm going to repeat it 2 more times, 3 total times. How many moves we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 moves, 3 full rounds. Let's see if I can get it. All right, clock starts now. Let's grab these dumbbells and get after it. We are at 3 minutes on the dot. Let's go, perfect. We're gonna go right into squat press. I'm gonna rack these here, partial squat down, and push up and out. Helps build power, stability, full body move essentially. All right, so when it comes to alternatives for the squat press, Alternatively, I mean, you could, of course, just break this down into 2 separate moves. You could just make this singularly a squat, and then you could stack on top your shoulder press after. So hit all your squats, hit your 10 squats, then hit 10 shoulder press. Alternatively, with something like the couch next to you, you could do box sits with press. So sit down for just a second, back up, press out. It just takes a little bit of load off if it's too hard to get into that squat, and then press. Alternatively, if you're really closing in on getting this, maybe you could just do a single, kind of grab the ends here, right in front of you with the squat and then the press, just to kind of lower the weight, make it more manageable. This also helps you counterbalance yourself, makes squatting a ton easier. All right, on to the next. Move number 2. So right there, we hit legs and shoulders combined. So now, to give those a rest, just for a second, we're gonna hit some leg lifts. Into these guys. All right, I have a few suggestions for the leg lifts. If you're really struggling with them, I think the easiest thing is maybe to get close to the edge of the couch or a chair, grab the edge, lean back, and just work on the lifts right here. Just a little bit, just coming in. Some people do kind of the pike ups, kind of like a twist on the pike up. Pike up, normally you'd be laying down and you'd go full up, but you could alternatively lean back, come on in, or hold the edge here and just bring the knees up and in. And I promise, like, that is where I started. So these are all moves I have used myself to continue to build up on things, because when you got too big of a gut, you know, it's hard to even do those lifts to get your legs up because gut's in the way. So I feel you. All right, alternatively, if you're very close to getting these, next thing you could do, or if you end up tiring out partway through and you can't quite get them, just bringing the knees or the feet in, curling the knees just a little bit more, helps lower the amount of weight that you're lifting. So fully out like this, full weight of the legs, as opposed to this, or even this, like just touching down and coming back up and in. This is plenty. And then just work on slowly bringing it out until you're all the way. Whew. Man, they really get me. I like those because they hit primarily the lower abs, but that full curl up and in really gets like full activation throughout. Like, I'm already feeling my abs, and that was 10 reps, you know what I mean? So amazing activation there. One of my favorite moves now that I've built up to that. All right, moving right back to legs. Pretty powerful athletic move here. Again, very cardio focused. And heart's been pumping this whole time. We're gonna be doing switch lunges with the jump. So again, just add that athleticism in. So you're just gonna go into your lunge and then jump out and up, switch to the other side. 20 of these, 10 each side. So lunge. Oh my gosh. Let's get you going. Alternative here, you could just go stagger stance and do your lunges from here. Even partials, anything like this, it's gonna help you build up that strength. Because we're working unilateral, we're focusing in on one leg here and then moving to the next. So you could just do that. Alternatively, to add a touch of explosivity, you could just step on into it and then pop out. And do 10 of those, switch to the other side. 10 on this side. I think those are really your two closest you could do, or right in between the two. Just a step, get into it, come back up. Just keep building. Lunges are hard, and the biggest focus for me, always really trying to focus. Like, I literally think about this every single time, keeping everything in line now, because I'm tired of achy knees and I'm tired of hurting myself. So I'm building bulletproof knees to help myself feel good in every situation. I got this back. I lost this for probably, geez, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks. Finally got it back, and it feels good. So, bulletproofing, making myself invincible from the lower body. That's what I'm going to continually be working on. Going back to the shoulders now. As we focus on legs there, I'm going to go for a pretty tough one. Pike push-ups. Just 10 again here. For the majority of these moves, 10. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Biggest thing that's helped me with these is doing on an incline, of course. But on top of that, just kind of focusing on really leaning over and making sure I'm really getting big focus on the shoulders over everything else. Is literally what helped me get to being able to do pike push-ups at all, because I could not do pike push-ups. So this is the perfect place to start with an incline. Hardest thing here is like making sure that you're really hitting the shoulders over everything else, because this is such an interesting spot. So anything you have raised up, whether it be the couch, the edge of the couch, bottom in, stairs, whatever, getting up and in right here, kind of focusing in on almost straight arms, not like this, but pretty close. Because we do gotta lean into this, and then really going up on tiptoes, because you want to create that feeling like you would have here, and then this one's more of a focus of, instead of kind of going down and forward, it's a lot more forward, getting really past the hands, and then pressing up and out to some degree. If you've done like military press or barbell shoulder press, very similar feeling. And I promise, those are still plenty hard. And it will really help build up your shoulder strength, get you building up some nice round boulder shoulders as well. I just gotta spam them a lot more and we'll get there. So before with the leg lifts, we're working on lower abs here. Now, I'm gonna shift our focus real quick to the upper abs. A lot of traditional sit-ups work that upper region a lot more than the lower region. That's just because we're staying usually fully in contact with the lower body here. But one of my favorites to really focus it in is the straight arm sit up here. So my focus here is just to literally reach up and pull myself up with it. 10 here. All right, we're already how many in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, more than halfway done. That's what I like to see. Now adding in a little bit more of a cardio move here, just to give us a break from everything and kind of work the legs just off touch, but not really get too crazy with them. These are called lateral Haydens. I've seen a lot of people do these a lot of different ways, and traditionally it's more of just like kind of the skiing movement, just going side to side. Some people do a soft tap, some people do like a full curtsy with it. We're just gonna go soft tap here, just to get the cardio factor in more than anything else. Let's get after it. I don't know if you can really bring these down a notch too much, besides like we were kind of doing with the squats, just creating that softer move over. So maybe it's a big step and a slight lunge instead. Maybe it's something like that. I would even like, instead, if you just do little hops side to side, anything like that. Because really, in reality, I'm just trying to get the heart pumping on that one and kind of get some movement in. It's not necessarily about like really driving. I mean, yeah, that's what you want to get to, is big hops, explosivity. But for the start, I mean, anything, just touching side to side, anything like that, getting a little bit of movement, working on a touch of explosivity, working on the unilateral, the coordination. That's the goal. The last little circuit of the movements here to finish out legs, shoulders, abs, and then round 1 is complete. All right, now here's where I'm gonna opt for just a heavier dumbbell, but you could just grab the 2, hold them together, and complete the same thing. We're hitting sumo squats here. Bigger focus on glutes, a little bit of hams, and the inside portion of the quads, as well as some hips, abductors, flexors. All right, here we go. Just 10 of these guys. Getting nice and deep. You can see a nice wide stance here. That's what really drives it. Oh, to the back, the glutes, the hips, and the wide opening right here is what causes that inside to get hit. Sumo squat here again. Oh, it's about getting lower into the movement. So I think this is another one where you could utilize the couch or a chair and kind of get low. If that lower portion is the tough portion, and kind of sit back on this, help yourself out, touch softly, come back up. Helps you catch yourself, helps you balance. And then, even without the weight, this wider stance, a lot different from what we would normally do, you know, in a squat. So this is tough in its own right. Just focusing on hitting that depth. And trust me, you'll start to feel it in the legs. Jumping back to the double dumbbell. We're just gonna go classic lateral raises. Nice and under control. For me, I always seem to hit my shoulders a lot more. Let's go. When it comes to lateral raises, I think really the only thing you could do is kind of lower the weight. Or if you have a band, doing banded. Step on the band here, step over, and then just like that. Personally, I like cable and bands more, but I figure keep it to one set of equipment. Keep it simple in case you don't have all this stuff, you know, like I want it to be approachable for everybody, so I think that's a good option. Now, saving perhaps the most difficult for last on abs here. Now, if you've never seen one, look it up because I don't think I could do it. But this is a modified dragon flag. So what we're going to be doing is essentially a leg lift with that curl up and in, and then me personally, I like to lift almost up and out of that and push the legs up to the sky and then come back down and kick back out. So here we go. Much tougher move. I'll show you guys the alternatives. Very, very tough move. Now I think you could do a similar thing here, where if you can't do those leg lifts quite yet, this could be a good way to build it as well. And just focusing on trying to go more straight leg into the lift, and not really worrying so much about that upper portion. Just kind of getting the lower body to move together and get that good little crunch up. Alternatively, knees in like we were talking about before, and get a nice big curl in. And like, yes, I gotta use my arms to hold myself here, but I'm not using my arms to pull myself. I'm really trying to focus in on using the abs to pull my legs on in to myself. Whew. And then maybe it's easier if you're getting extra close. Maybe it's easier to bring the knees in and then do that up push, and then focus on lowering really slow with the straightened legs like this. And then big focus on taking them down nice and slow. Almost similar to just the negative portion. Whew, all nice and tough. That is a hard one, but I promise you, you work it down. Crazy ab strength gains. That's just a tough one. Round one complete. Where are we at? 15 minutes. Did this 12 minutes. Round 2. No vocals. I'm just gonna give you guys like a side shot now, so you can see different angles, help you kind of see everything, and those will be put in with everything else, obviously. And then round 3, let me go record some of that. We'll see. All right, let me get after it. Get you guys some extra shots, and then we'll touch base after round 2. Go from there. Whew. Round 2 complete. Oh man. All right, I'm gonna skip round 3 completely. It's recording. I'm just gonna hit it and then we'll meet up after. But right now, 25 minutes, 25 seconds. Added on about 10 minutes for that second round, so hopefully we can keep about the same third round. And I mean, check us out, man. We're getting sweaty. Dang sure. Whew. All right, let's get after it. Round 3, here we come. 243 calories already, so that's some magic. Really pushing it, huffing and puffing, getting after it. Let's go. Okay, we did it. Oh. 35:09. Oh, very tough. What did I say? 340 calories? Holy crap, let's go. Whew. If you can get 300 to 400 calories quickly in your day in less than an hour, I mean, I'll take that every single time. Because that's a good little boost onto your day to like help you along the way. So, oh, that's awesome. All right, real quick. Let's see if we can see any leg separation going on now that we're leaning back down and everything. The legs have maintained size from when I was even bigger. Like I've replaced it, and like they're definitely a lot leaner. I think I lost maybe 2 inches or something initially when I got like the 30-pound drop, and then we ended up actually coming up an inch and just staying there. So they stayed near down the same size, even with leaning down, even with losing the weight, everything. And it's very cool to have it be maintained that much. Oh yeah, we're coming in all right. Yes sir, Cal's looking very good. Yep, if I could figure out lighting, maybe I could get this to show a little bit more, but definitely getting the big separation going. Of course, nowhere near lean enough to show any feathering or anything like that, but hey, I'll take it. Okay, let me film the alternatives, and then on top of that, shower, and then we'll go grab a little walk, because it's still pretty nice out. I mean, you can tell, nice and sunny, so we'll get out there before the sun goes down and enjoy a little bit of the outdoors and keep on working on some calories. Dang, we're already at 634 on the day. We're good. Let's go.